Hello and welcome to another episode of Sprint or Die Radio. I am your host, Hunter Charneski, and in this episode, we're going to be talking a little business. More specifically, how to position yourself in your area or market as the speed expert. As always, if you found value in this episode, if you could go ahead and share it, leave a 5-star rating, leave a positive review, I would be extremely grateful. And as my good friend Zach Couples would say, let's begin, shall we?
You are listening to Sprint or Die Radio, delivering the knowledge on all things speed training, coaching development, and life lessons. Passion perpetuates purpose. Here is your host, Hunter Charneski.
So why? Why are we even talking about this? Why is this important, right? Why should you position yourself as the speed expert in your area? Reason number one, being known as the speed expert will open several doors for you professionally, okay? I don't really hear or see a lot on Instagram or locally about the strength guru, right? About the barbell guy, okay? It's just like Buddy Morris told me, right? If you want to get stronger, it's the easiest thing in the world. You just put more weight in the bar, right? Just having the kids clean up the weight room every day, they're gonna get stronger, okay? Strength is so easy. It's boring, actually, okay? But speed's different, all right? Speed's different. Things happen so fast, no pun intended there. Right? That if you can, that's a cost competitive advantage for sure. If you can be known as the speed expert in your area, several more doors will open for you. I promise you that. Okay? What sounds better, a speed expert or a strength expert? Okay? Speed kills. Right? If you need to go back and listen to episode 2, do that. Right? It's the one thing that all coaches, athletes, and the like want more of. So why wouldn't you want to have that behind your name as the speed expert? Okay? Reason number 2. Our younger generations, kids today, desperately, if you're watching us on YouTube, I'm making prayer hands, like desperately need this, okay? They need you. They need you to be there, to be the speed expert in their area, whether they know it or not, whether their parents know it or not. Okay? What did Henry Ford say? If I would have listened to what people had wanted back in the day, all right, then we'd still be trying to find faster horses. Okay, but what did Henry Ford do? He made the car. Okay? So it's your job to educate them on what they do need, because sometimes they don't even know they need it. Right? Children today, our youth athletes, they don't know how to run, folks. Right? It's a conversation that Derek and I were having a while ago. If you run a speed clinic, right, if that's your jam, if you get a new athlete into your facility, okay, if you're in the private sector, if you're a high school or collegiate strength coach and the freshmen come in, okay, and you watch them run day one, it's just like, Jesus Christ, hasn't anybody ever taught you how to run? To which they'll say, well, no, right? So it's almost like, not almost, it is. We have totally regressed, right, as a species, okay? We were built to run, folks. We were made to run. But you see our children run today, it's a catastrophe, right? It's a skill that will not only serve them now, right, as a confidence booster and a performance enhancer for their sport, right? But it'll serve them much later in life as well, right? I mean, we talked about it in episode 2, injury prevention. Okay, how do you prevent that? Well, you got to have great inter and intramuscular coordination, folks. Right? What did we always hear when our grandmother or grandfather slips and falls? Right? I saw it coming, but I couldn't stop. Right? That's a lack of intra and intermuscular coordination. Okay? So give them the tools to succeed now, right? And give them a skill to thrive later, right? In the twilight years. Even if you don't work with children directly, right? So some of you listening might be like, well, Hunter, like, here's the deal. Like, I work only with pros. I work only with professional athletes. I work only with Olympians. I work only with those at the college level. That's fine. Cool. Excellent. Okay? You can still impact the youth by giving those athletes the tools to be better runners, to enhance their speed. Okay? Due to what I'm calling, I'm making air quotes, a trickle-down training effect. Right? It won't happen overnight. Right? It won't happen overnight. But if we get enough coaches teaching speed and doing things the right way, okay, then hopefully that'll circulate on social media, right? You'll see more good things being done by the pro athletes, right? You won't see OBJ in a fucking sand pit, right? It's my hope that you might see OBJ doing flying 20s someday, right? So just because you don't work with children doesn't mean you can't impact them indirectly, right? Because the kids they live on their phones, right? So the more they see higher level athletes doing things right, the more they'll want to do that, right? Because the kids they long for an identity, right? They want to belong to something, right? So if Dash Buncher at Sonoma State University is doing speed drills the right way, which he does, right, with his teams, puts it out there on Instagram, more little kids see that, but, oh, well, that's how I want to train. You're damn right. Right? Reason number 3. If you have this gift, right, or if you're passionate to learn more about the sprint game, right, about the arena of speed, then not only would I encourage you to share, but I believe it's your moral obligation to do so. Like Stephen Pressfield talked about in The War of Art. There is somebody out there right now with the cure to cancer, but they're afraid to share it because of imposter syndrome, lack of confidence. Could be a myriad of things, right? But think about it, folks. How many people on this planet? 7 billion? Over 7 billion? Right? It's just a numbers game. Odds are there's somebody out there with the cure to cancer between their ears, and they're too scared to share it. Right? So if you're a coach who wants to learn more about speed, if you're a coach who has a gift for the development of speed, right? How dare you not pursue that education? How dare you not share it? Because I'm a student. You think I got this shit figured out? Hell no. I'm a moron, okay? I'm learning every single day. So selfishly, I want to know what you got. I want to hear it. Share. Okay? Morally obligated to do so. Absolutely. And I am even talking about selling. I'm talking about change. Right?
Passion perpetuates purpose.
How would you accomplish this? Right? So we know the why it's important. How would you do it? How's it done? The practice what you preach model is not dead yet. It's close, but it ain't dead. Right? It's bleeding. It's hurting. But it still has a pulse. More coaches like yourself, right? And if you already are doing this, I applaud you and keep going. Okay? And if you're not, I would challenge you. I would ask you to consider practicing. Right? How do you want to learn more about speed? You do it. Okay? You put yourself in the arena. Right? You want to get your athletes to buy in. You want to get your community to buy in. Right? Start posting some videos of you doing the work. Right? There's immediate buy-in right there. You want to get your athletes to buy in mid-session. Right? It doesn't take much. 3 steps out of a falling start. Boom, boom, boom. Kids be like, damn, coach. Still got it. Right? Because the fact of the matter is, like I said, I'm still a student. I'm learning every day. I will take the coach who practices what they preach, right? I will take that girl or guy over the natural talent who was a freak of nature and opened up a facility, right? Based on his or her accomplishments as an all-star athlete. Okay? Because just because you were a freak doesn't mean you know why. Right? But if I see this girl or guy coach put in the work, right, to really hone their skills, be a craftsman of the sprint game, I'm paying attention to that person, right? Because I'm in that boat myself. Like, all right, I want to hear what you got. Share it. Tell me what I'm missing. Reason number 2, right? How do you approach this? Number 2. You've heard me say him before. Mention his name before. Okay, one of my business coaches, Andy McCoy. Right? Utilize the Andy McCoy approach. And what the hell is that? I'm glad you asked. It's really simple, folks. 3 steps. That's it. 1, be the best. Okay? Be the best in your area or market. 2, deliver free education. Right? Whether it's through social media, through email listings, right? Through private seminars you hold in your garage or your facility, depending on your situation. Right? Doing free warm-ups for schools, coaches, kids, free clinics, right? For county fairs and all that good stuff. And then lastly, it would be to do all the little things. Just do the little things. And what are those? You got a group of kids you want to get in touch with, okay? You want a group of kids that you want showing up at your place. You show up first. You go to their games. You take a picture with them afterwards. You put them on your Instagram story. You don't think that's a big deal to a 13-year-old girl? Hell yeah, it is. They're on your story? Hell yeah, that's a big deal. Right? Connect with the parents at those games. Go to the coaches. Right? Go to those coaches. And like Andy would talk about, right? It is not your intention to be the show. It is your intention to just supplement the great things said coach is already doing. Right? I don't care if their coach is doing a bigger, faster, stronger program. I don't care if the soccer program is doing CrossFit. Okay? Because then it's going to be like putting an atheist and a Christian in the same room. No one's going to win. Okay? You can only do what you know will add value. So do it. Right? And build that level of trust. And lastly, for the how, would be you're not selling anything. You're telling the truth. Okay? Don't sell. Just tell the truth. Right? So when you're having these conversations with these coaches, tell the truth. In my experience, faster athletes are the better athletes. Right? If you're talking to a high school football coach, if we have 11 fast guys, okay, odds are we're going to have a pretty good chance against the opposite team. Right? Go back and listen to episode 2. Take any of those little tidbits out of there. Right? Because it's all the truth. Bring that in. Right?
You are listening to Sprint or Die Radio with Hunter Sharneski.
Action items. Action items. I put 2 categories here. I put a Monday morning, right? So if you're listening to this, it is indeed Monday. Okay, you can implement this right now. Okay? And then I also have a long play or a long game approach. Okay? Monday morning action item. Here's what we got. A, get in touch with a high school coach, a club, right? An organization. Offer to do a free warm-up for them. Okay? A free speed clinic. Right? Hey, coach. Softball team in town. Right? Head coach of a softball team. Would love to do a free speed clinic for you this Saturday and Sunday. Right? And say whatever you need to say. Because, again, you're not selling anything. You're telling the truth. Okay? So we're gonna do linear speed on Saturday, all right? And then we'll come back and we'll do agility and quickness tied into linear speed components that we did on Saturday on Sunday, free of charge. All right? All we ask is that we get the emails of the parents of the girls, so then I can market to them on the back end afterwards. That's it. Okay? And C, while you are there, okay, while you're doing these free clinics, these free warm-ups, whatever, if you impact or change one person, then it was worth it. Okay? It's like the Mother Teresa quote. If I look at the mass, right? I'll see nothing. If I look at one person, then I will act. Okay? If you've been following me, you know about Jen Blitchok, right? She's the classic example right there. We didn't grab the entire team of her elite soccer club right away. We didn't. We got one. Who'd we get? We got Jen. Okay? But then after that, folks, it's just social proof, right? Then it's just going back to what we talked about with the Andy McCoy approach. Then you got one, all you got to do at that point is be the best. And the results will speak for themselves, right? Once her teammates and coaches saw that she was getting brutally strong and extremely fast as a center forward for her team, right? Like I said, there's the social proof. The floodgates will open. Okay? And then, like I said, there's no selling involved. Right? You're just telling the truth. If you want to be like Jen, come here. That's it. Right? No selling in that. Okay? Yeah, Jen just signed a full scholarship to Indiana. Right? You play for a high-level organization soccer club. You want that sort of shot too? Well, let's talk. Right? Maybe we can help. Right? So don't worry about the masses. Okay? Worry about one. Change one person. And watch what happens. Long game. Long game approach. Practice what you preach. Okay? Film everything. Right? Take notes along the way. Produce tons of free content. Tons. Okay? Of you practicing what you preach. Because again, that will circulate. Right? Direct your message to athletes on Instagram. Direct your message to parents on Facebook. Let them see you practice what you preach. Right? I'm not going to eat food that was prepared by a skinny chef. Right? So if you don't look the part, people aren't going to be picking up what you're laying down. Right? And then from that point, make an offer. Make multiple offers. Speed clinic, speed camp, free evaluation, membership. Right? It's like what Pat Rigsby said. If you want to make more money, just make more offers. Right? If you want to be known as the speed expert, then start making offers that position you as the speed expert. So, a little quick hitter for you guys today. I hope that brought you guys a lot of value. As always, share, like, review, all that good stuff. And if you want to learn more about speed, if you want to take your game up to the next level, then let's schedule a free consultation, you and I. Okay? Head over to my website or email me, hunter@transkypower.com, and we'll get you taken care of there. Next week's episode is going to be a good one. It is all about, if you've been following me on Instagram, you've known her, you've seen her before, Ellery. It's Ellery's story, folks, and it's going to be a good one. I look forward to talking to you, but until then, passion perpetuates purpose. I'm out.
This week's episode of Sprinter Die Radio has now come to an end. Make sure to set your podcatcher now and never miss another second. And remember, passion perpetuates purpose. Join us again next time.